What up, 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 y'all? Hey, Muckle Drop, what's going on? Happy Monday, honey. Can y'all hear me all right? Can y'all hear me all right? Hey, Shaquanda, what's going on? Okay, y'all can. Good. Hey, Ty, what's going on? Child, let me tell y'all. If, baby, a lie is just gonna lie, okay? Because Orange Man is over the line, and we all know he lying. Okay, yeah, he say he ain't never been over there to that damn island. Girl, girl, talking about he ain't had the privilege. Girl, let's get into it, honey. Because this is finna be a mess, and I got to be back off of here by the time El Teddy go live. Try to talk about he ain't never had the privilege. The privilege. See, that tells me everything I need to know. A privilege, a privilege. We know it's a lie, but a privilege that tells me everything that I need to know. It tells me literally everything I need to know when you say you have had the privilege. I mean, you haven't had the privilege. I'm like, what? The privilege. So that lawsuit that we read over here, girl. Do we need to go over them factual allegations again because it was T? It was definitely T. Okay, it was T. Okay, so let me speak to everybody else. Hey, Aunt Natty, what's going on? Hey, Dee Dee, Demetria. Hey, Boo. Lori, what's going on? Mama B, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, child. So I got an hour to kick it with y'all and us to talk about politics. And typically we would do this on the other platform, but baby, I said let's do it over here. Okay. And then we'll go live over there tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay. All right. So I was minding my business and then I got a ding, ding, ding. Because, all of my alerts be going off. Okay. All of my alerts be going off. Hey, Miss Tanya, Dee says, Chef, pray for me. I'm going in for surgery tomorrow morning. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We are praying that the Lord touches those doctors' hands, their minds, everything, and that He touches you as well to be comfortable, to allow them to do what they need to do. Prayers out to you and a speedy recovery afterwards. Absolutely. What's going on, Precious Jewel? Okay, so I was minding my business, and then I get this like ding, 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 breaking news, breaking news. I was like, girl, what's going on? Child, that man then went over there and set up there and told them people. Done set up there and told them people. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, let me just do it this way. Done set up there and told them people that he ain't never been on Epstein Island. He ain't never had the privilege of going. Excuse me. Let me make sure I say it right. He said he ain't never had the privilege of going. Okay. All right. As you guys come in, can y'all make sure that you all hit that like button? It is greatly appreciated. To push this video up in the algorithm. Okay. So this is being reported by USA Today. So we're going to get into this article because I found this to be very interesting. Okay. President Donald Trumpisha, excuse me, Trumpisha, President Donald Trumpisha said that while he is allowed to pardon Maxwell, a key associate of Jeffrey Epstein, who's serving a 20-year sentence on sexual abuse charges, no one has asked him about it, and it would appear inappropriate to discuss. Trumpisha made the remarks, which appear to be some of his most extensive um, to date on Maxwell. During questioning by reporters on July the 28th, which is today, at his Trumpisha Turnberry golf course in Scotland, while meeting with British Prime Minister Keir Starmer. Yeah. What's up, baby girl? 1981. After a reporter asked Trumpisha whether he would even consider a pardon for Maxwell, who met with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche for 2 days last week to answer questions about Epstein. Critics have said that the meetings with Blanche, Trumpisha's former personal defense lawyer, were part of uh, a White House effort to quell the backlash over the administration's handling of thousands of Jeffrey Epstein related files in its possession. Child. Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody approached me with it. Nobody asked me about it, Trumpisha said. It's in the news about that aspect of it, but right now it would be inappropriate to talk about. Why? Is it inappropriate to talk about because you still don't want to know what's going to come out? But I mean, we all know you want that to be your right hand woman. We already know. We already know, Orange Boy. We already know, Orange Boy. Orange Boy, you want that lady to be your right hand man so she doesn't snitch on you. She doesn't tell all the business that she knows about you because you lying. Trumpisha on July the 28th also hit back at a question about whether his attorney general, Pam Bondi, has told him his name is mentioned in the federal government Epstein files, as the Wall Street Journal has reported last week. I haven't been overly interested in it, Trumpisha said. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. I ain't been interested overly. I haven't been overly interested in it. Are you even, man, it's a hoax that's been built up way beyond for a long time, pretty much is what he said. Girl, it's a nice try, Trumpisha. Trumpisha then suggested that without evidence that former President Joe Biden, then Vice President Kamala Harris, FBI Director James Comey, and Attorney General Merrick Garland could have put fake and incriminating material about him into the files. Sir, stop lying. Hey, Terry. Hey, Lynn Jones Lynn. Stop lying, dog. Stop lying. Stop lying. Because come on, bro. I can say this. Those files were run by the worst scum on earth. They were run by Comey. They were run by Garland. They were run by Biden and all of the people that actually ran the government, including the auto pen during the Biden administration, Trumpisha said. Child, he just wake up lying. Those files were ran 4 years by those people. If they had anything on Trump, I assume they would have released it. Sir, girl, that lady ain't opening her mouth, or she will. First of all, she's gonna join Epstein right in hell. Let's be very clear, because there's nothing that anybody can tell me unless I see any other proof other than. Can't nobody tell me that she was not the culprit of everything that was going on. I feel like, like, child. Oh, unless you talking about Pam Bondi. Do y'all believe Pam Bondi being the attorney general? Do y'all believe she told Trumpisha? Do y'all believe that? Cause I don't know. I was sitting back and I was thinking about that, and I thought, do I really believe if Pam Bondi actually really told him that? But I know he know. Oh, you talking about Maxwell? Yeah. Okay, I agree. The more the talks, the more guilt he shows. Absolutely. The lie he keeps saying doesn't make sense. It doesn't at all. Let's keep going. Of course she told him. Okay. The president dismissed another Wall Street Journal report that said that he drew a picture of a nude woman decades ago as a part of a lewd birthday letter for Epstein when they were close friends. It was part of a book compiled by Maxwell that included contributions from other high-profile people, including former President Bill Clinton, the journal reported. Now, when I was listening to that little press conference that he was doing in there, he keep bringing up Bill Clinton. I mean, I really know why, the depths of why, but sir, you keep bringing up Bill Clinton. You cannot distract by bringing up Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton is over there, Bill Clinton. And you keep bringing him up to try to, you bring up everybody else besides the person that we talking about, which is you. You bring up everybody else. You bring up Biden. You bring up Obama. You bring up Bill Clinton. You bring up Comey. You bring up everybody else. Everybody else. But you don't want to sit here and have the conversation with us because you want to try to continue to keep distracting us. Well, guess what? We're not distracted. I mean, I'm not like MAGA saying that, they are changing their beliefs because they're not actually getting these Epstein files. Oh my God, we're not getting these Epstein files. So you know what? We're going to remove Trumpisha's sign out of the front yard. Girl, again, I'm still trying to figure out why does it need to be the Epstein files? This man told you that he grabbed women by the cooches, but he ain't say that. He said the P word and admitted it. And you gonna sit up here and tell me that, like, I don't understand. What this man has been found guilty of don't bother y'all, and right now y'all worried about these Epstein files. I already told y'all what I believe they really want. They trying to see what other people that's on that list so that they could be distracted, which falls into play while he was doing this press conference. He said that he ain't never been to the island. Let me see if I can play it real quick.
The privilege of going to his island. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times. I never went to the island, but Larry Summers, I hear, went there. He was the head of Harvard. And many other people that are very big people. Nobody ever talks about them. I never had the privilege of going to his island. And I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island. Yeah.
Okay, so see, you just get up here and you flap and you just talk. You just let your duck flappers talk for you. So you just said that you never had the privilege of going, but then you was invited and turned it down. Make it make sense to play. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You turned down an invite, but you ain't never had the pleasure of going. Sir, again, this man roll over line. This man wake up line. Like, he is so delusional. He is so delusional. He have a sick obsession about the Clintons, the Obamas. I just know he probably sit in front of a picture of both the Clintons and the Obamas, and he just be talking to it all day. I just know you do. I know you probably got on your little Secret Service cell phone device. I know you probably got a picture of them too. You got a hard on for the Obamas and the Clintons and Kamala Harris for that matter. You do. You got a hard on for these people. Why hasn't anyone mentioned that lawsuit? Does anyone know it's out there? Yeah, people know it's out there because, but again, the blogs don't want to pick up on it. I ain't seen nobody else pick up on it. I know it's an old lawsuit, but to me, the lawsuit tell me what I need to know. Like, for real, for real. The fact that it was filed, the fact that them dates are lining up, the fact that you got 3 witnesses, it may be even more than that, who say what actually happened. They give details. But then they're silenced. Oh yeah. Listen, let me tell y'all. This man spiraling out of control. Spiraling out of control because he don't want nobody to know. And here's my thing. Here's my thing. This is what I don't understand. Well, I understand it, but I don't understand it. First of all, I don't understand why you won't stand in your shit, sir. When you sit over there at that golf course with your britches up under your titties and your makeup sweating down your face, we know you wear a whole lot of makeup and you still look tired and through. Now, what we do know is that you lie every opportunity that you get. And what I don't understand is how MAGA, how is this the thing for y'all? How is this the thing that says right now we really are going to go down and we feel a way about him now? Really? Because all the stuff that this man has done, and y'all ain't never felt no type of way about it. If his lips are moving, Mama Bees, he'll walk a lie. He ain't gotta talk. He just look at you. You know he finna give her a lie. Chef, I never heard about it. That's why I asked. No. I know why you asked, and I agree. It needs to be talked about. I'm just saying, like, I know it's an older lawsuit, but I feel like it screams volume. That lawsuit was crazy. That lawsuit was crazy. And again, how do you say again that you have never had the privilege of going to his island and then turn around and say you was invited, but you never wanted to go? So did that mean you knew what he was doing because you was a part of it, or because you saw it and now all of a sudden you don't want to be associated with it? You didn't want to be associated with when he got charged and all of these things, right? But let's not forget that when Epstein did what he allegedly supposed to have done to himself, it was under your administration, sir. That's why I don't understand why he keep wanting to go back to Obama. Why you keep wanting to go back to all of these people? Because when Obama was in office, sir, this happened when you was in office, sir. Then you get to talking about Biden. Biden was gone. I mean, Biden wasn't even in the office yet, rather. Was he? No. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. No, he wasn't. Just getting ready to a year later. So I think that this whole thing is actually absolutely insane when it comes to what their turning point is. Like, I've never understood it. Like, this is y'all's turning point. Really? about these Epstein files, when this man is all kind of perverted and nasty and a convicted felon. Those are the facts. So I got something else. Okay. Okay, so I found this story to be interesting, y'all. The Maryland members of Congress denied tour of Baltimore ICE detention site. I thought that this was interesting. Okay. A half of dozen Maryland Congress members Monday were denied access to. Oh, they're gonna make me try to pay for this article. Oh, you bald face buzzard, you. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Putting it up on a different website so I can read it. Oh, I just looked there and they want to charge me. Okay, here we go. All right. What's going on? Now, where the rest of this article? $1 for 3 months. I'm not giving y'all 2 cents, bro. I understand y'all gotta make y'all money, but ooh. Okay, here we go. So, Baltimore, Maryland, U.S. Congressman Kasawi Kowisi, y'all know his name, along with Maryland senators and representatives, announced that they were prevented from conducting an oversight visit at the U.S. ICE holding facility in Baltimore. They stated that the visit was a part of their responsibility to ensure humane treatment of the detainees. The lawmakers emphasizes that legal authority to inspect federal facilities, referencing the further Consolidated Appropriations Act, which supports their ability to conduct such visits without prior notice. They expressed concern that this incident reflects a broader issue of congressional oversight being hindered. In their statement, the Congress members noted that what happened today was yet another example of preventing congressional oversight and hiding the truth from the American people. I think that that's interesting, y'all. TMZ don't want to get canceled. That's why I bet, child. So I find that to be interesting about them being not being able to check on the conditions, because I can only imagine what they are. They're probably way worse, and that's just crazy. Y'all, this is I just let me ask y'all, do y'all sit back and ever wonder that if Kamala Harris won president, like, do y'all think about that? Because I think about it often. He breaking rules. He don't care about no rules. He don't care about no laws. Aries love. He don't care about nothing. Do y'all ever just sit back and think about it and y'all be like, dang. Well, not, I don't know. I'd be sitting back and I'm just like, dang, I really wish, she was our president. I feel like we'd be in a far better place. I mean, her policies, you may not agree with all of her policies, but the fact that she had policies when this man This man is literally living with like I just I can't. I'm glad it's not just me. I'm glad it's not just me. I sit back and I just be like, God, dog, bro. Where would we be? And I get it. I get it. We gotta move, kind of gotta move the, as is, but I just always be saying, baby, we would be at brunch right now, Aries love, honey. We'd be able to, everybody on here would be able to go down and get them some oxtail plate, okay, honey. Everybody in here would be able to do what they needed to do. I have no words for where we are as a country. It's like America has really tried it, girl. Like, this is what we call, in the words of Male Teddy, in these yet to be United States. I don't have no words, bro. I really don't. Because we didn't have to be here. No, we didn't have to. We didn't never have to be here. We didn't ever have to be here in this place. The job market is tanking. The housing for women and children, school lunches. It's just y'all Medicaid, like, do y'all understand what that's gonna do to a lot of people? I really, who I want to call to the front? Oh, y'all. Oh, okay, we got 30 minutes. Oh, y'all know who I really want to call to the front, and I was thinking about this when I was cooking my lunch. Y'all know who I really want to call to the front. Hey, Lock Queen. Hey, Lee. Y'all know who I really want to call to the front. Arkabarka V. That's who I really want to call to the front. Cause see, you just had a baby, and you see. Do y'all remember when Arkabarka V was over there talking about Jesus and God and how God, pretty much did this whole presidency thing, and she was basically saying that Donald Trump was like a gift from the Lord, and we should be respecting him and all that kind of stuff. Y'all remember when Arkabarka did that? Y'all remember that? And I was in the kitchen, I was cooking, and I said, "Oh, baby, Arkabarka." See, the very interesting thing to me is you just had a whole baby. I think women who are pregnant, who are with child, who are having newborn babies, I really think that this says a lot about who you are as well. This man don't give a flying about your entire body. This man don't care what you decide to do. He's going to force you, just along with the rest of the government, going to force you, because they don't care nothing about your body. They don't care nothing about your body to give you the right to do whatever you want to do with your body. Do y'all really get the concept of that? Do y'all really grasp that? And especially, I got a room full of women right now. Like, and it amazes me. It amazes me that these men are out here literally doing this, like their wives haven't been pregnant or they haven't had children. Again, to these celebrities and to these people who got money, it's not affecting y'all, right? Because this big, ugly, nasty shit ass of a bill was passed literally for the billionaires, for the people who got the money, who got the coin. So right now, you don't have anything to worry about. But to the people who are going to their job thinking that everything is all good and gravy. They come in on Monday and they are told by the end of their shift that guess what? We got to let y'all go. We no longer need you. We firing everybody. It is insane to me. And I really have said, like, I just be sick. Man, I don't know. I really think this is crazy. I really think this is crazy where we are as a whole. Like, yeah, I call her Arca Barca V because all she do is bark. And you was over here talking about, again, you just had a baby. Not that you have never not kind of taken care of your children or haven't been, and I ain't trying to be cute or funny about it. I'm just saying that for mothers like you who have struggled, your struggle might not be the same as other mothers' struggles, right? Your single mother struggle may not be the same as somebody else's single mother struggle. Some single mothers ain't struggling financially. They struggling mentally. Some struggle with postpartum. Again, I'm not a woman, so I don't know nothing about that, but just the stories that I hear about it, I think that every woman's struggle is different. And for these men to literally cap and go up for this stuff is wild to me. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Again, Arca Barca V, you just had a whole baby, child. And there was a time when you didn't have your kids. There was a time when you had to be reminded that you needed assistance as a mother. So again, every mother's struggle ain't the same. My mama struggle was not my aunt's struggle. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, in general, like, nobody's struggle is literally the same. And I feel like we are in like this bubble of y'all supporting and going up for a man that is literally dismantling the government by the second. Not obeying any laws, any rules, any constitution, no nothing. And the fact that we do have still some people who, and I mean, he's gonna have a group of people that's gonna always support him. They ain't going nowhere. They can care less about these Epstein files. They can care less if he lied about not ever going to the island, honey. They could care less about all of that stuff. Let's just keep it a thou wow. Them try to look out for the working class. Yep. But you know what? Can I want to say something. Say, talk, Chef. Y'all tell me to talk. Tell me to talk. And I'm supposed to say something. Ooh, I'm supposed to say something. Democrats be pussyfooting. I'm sorry. I just gotta say it. Democrats be pussyfooting. Cause it's time out for this. They go low, we go high, we go to heaven, we go above and beyond. Y'all pussyfoots too much for me. I really I like so weak. So weak. And I'll be like, oh, it's very cringy. Very, very cringy. Like, Democrats, what and y'all just don't mind letting these Republicans punk y'all. I just be like, bruh. I don't know, y'all. Like, I just think all of this is crazy. I really do. And I think he's gonna keep distracting or trying to distract. Especially now. Gavin Newsom said if Texas gerrymandered it, he will do the same in California for the Dems. Now, Demetria, you know, like I know. Like somebody pinch me and wake me up. Somebody just pinch me and wake me up. Somebody pinch me and wake me up. Like, is this real? Yes, it is. It's very much real. Very much real. Y'all, I want to talk about one last thing. And this one last thing that I do want to talk about, it do have to do with deportation, do have to do with ICE, it has to do with a couple of things. So I have a story. They say he's looking into it for real. Okay, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Well, I do kind of think they need to start a new party. I've always felt that way because I have my issues with the Dems. I have my issues. I of course have my issues with them nasty ass Republicans. But anyway, I agree. But so here's a bit of a sad story, guys. My sister, where my sister lives, she said that she hadn't before she hadn't seen any ICE agents or anything like that. But unfortunately her downstairs across the way neighbor, they were deported. The husband was deported and the wife was deported. And guess what, y'all? My sister said that they did this mass raid, and where I'm originally from, y'all, unfortunately it is absolutely like undocumented, type of people who are there, right? Midland, Odessa, Texas. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. And so she was saying that what really broke her down was the fact that you could see these kids. Kids was outside, school hasn't started yet. Kids outside playing and stuff, and how the kids were just, she said some of the kids was just on the ground screaming and crying. It's the inhumane conditions at these places. It's the not giving the due process. It's so much that is literally heartbreaking that what can we do about it? There's nothing that we can do about it. So it is so heartbreaking and it is so sad. And when she was saying that, I was just like, she was like, bro, like, she said, am I wrong for coming in the house and not like standing out there? Because she's like, I don't know where some of these kids are gonna go. She's like, I don't even know what to think. And I told her, I said, the crazy part about it is it's happening all over the place. They going to graduations, they going here, they going there. They bopping people upside their head, they pulling hair, they kicking pregnant women, beating up on innocent men. Like, it is disgusting what I see. And so y'all, it really, we got a long time to keep fighting. We really do. But y'all, it don't do no good for us to give up the fight, because we don't got a choice. And I get it. we've been fighting for a long damn time. We tired. But ain't nobody more tired than our ancestors. Ain't nobody more tired than the people who really paved the way for us to be here and for us to get here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so I don't know, man. It's just a lot. They will lose, evil will lose. Yeah, I'm a firm believer of that too. I'm a firm believer of that too. Evil will not win. Evil won't win. Hell, they going to the ghetto now. Yeah, Muckle Drop is very disgusting and it's tired. Yeah. So, but anyway, y'all, I wanted to bring that to y'all because I thought that was interesting. I am going to get an offer here so I can get me some more work done while I watch El Teddy as well. But I wanted to talk to y'all about this man saying that he didn't have the privilege of going to Epstein's Island. However, he did get an invite, but he turned it down. He wants us to believe that. Okay. And I know some of them kids probably disappearing and ending up in traffic. Oh, yeah, you already know it. You already know it. You already know it. And see, that, Lee, I think that's another thing that went through my mind. Is like, and can you imagine how many parents that have been detained? Can you imagine how many parents are not with their children, and some probably won't ever be, and it's sad to say, and it's sad to face it, but that's the reality. Let me say it again. And you know what? Let me not say that's the reality. That's my opinion. I'm gonna say that's my opinion. I truly think that there are a lot of people, a lot of parents who will never see their children again. Never get to experience their children again. I really do believe that. Because this man is just that disgusting to separate these children from their parents. Deport their parents somewhere. How do they know? Because you can't make me believe that DHS and all of these other agencies are keeping up with every child that they detain the mother and the father. No, I don't believe that. We've seen it on video. So unfortunately, I think that some of these people will never get an opportunity to see some of their family members again. Some of these people will never get an opportunity to see their parents again, some of these children. So it's sickening to me. Like I can't. They said there are kids who still haven't been connected back to their parents from the first time that they did border control. You see what I'm saying? Years ago. And so y'all, I this is why I don't understand. Why is it the Epstein list? Because dang, bro. I just, man, I don't know, y'all. El Teddy's going live at 3:30, y'all. We're gonna meet around there. I had to talk about this. But I got some other content all week this week. And I am getting ready to get back to work. And I will talk to y'all later, okay? I'll see y'all in these YouTube streets. Hey, peace.